What is going on, you guys? Jeffrey from Doctor Who Guy back here again for another movie review video. In this video, we're going to be reviewing Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers, which came out in 1995, directed by Joe Chappelle? I think so. But, so Halloween 5 takes place 5 years after Halloween 5. No, it's 6 years actually, 6 years. So, what is this film about? Well, Jamie apparently went missing, and apparently we finally get some answers of what Michael is really, who Michael really is. Apparently, he's in some cult. Apparently, the cult of Thorn. That's the tattoo in the previous film, and that's the reason why he's been killing his family members because of this cult. And then all hell breaks loose. So about this film. I guess after Halloween 5, then they just went on a 5-year hiatus on the series just to figure out what they're gonna do and all that. And and this film had a lot of issues when it was filmed. Like, I should probably tell you this. Even at one point, when this one was in development, the infamous Quentin Tarantino actually pitched a Halloween movie. Like, no joke. Like, I think there's literally an article about this film being made by him, but thank God that didn't happen. Because honestly, I would hate if Quentin Tarantino directed Halloween 6. I mean, heck, he directed Pulp Fiction, Kill Bill, all those fantastic ones. There's no way he directed this film. But the positive thing about this film is that they actually brought back Halloween 4 actor George P. Wilbur in this film. But so yeah, why did I say this film had a lot of issues? Because some of you guys probably know the infamous producer's cut that has been never been available for almost 20 years. Now it has a Blu-ray release. First it came out on the 15-disc box set, and then it came out on a separate Blu-ray. The producer's cut actually was the original cut of the film. When they finished production and all that, they shown it to test audiences, which I kid you not, are teenage boys, like 14 years old at the time. They all didn't like it. I'm like, dude, come on. After all of that, and some dumb teenage boys just don't like it. So, they actually rushed production back, and then they ended up pretty much reshooting half of the film. And this has been dubbed as the theatrical cut, which honestly, it's just a total mess. Like, it's confusing. Like, and also, I also noted that this is actually the last Halloween film, and that Donald Pleasance is actually in, who played Dr. Loomis, and he was like ill at the time of filming, and when they started doing reshoots, they didn't. He actually was dead already, so they couldn't get him back. So if they did any new scenes with him, they just hired a body double. So it's pretty sad to hear that the fantastic Donald Pleasance, who's pretty much like the main character of this franchise, is just gone. And it's actually his last ever film he ever did. I think he did a couple after Halloween 6, and then his death came. I'm not sure, but yeah, the producer's cut. It hasn't been legally made. All it exists is those low quality bootlegs. Thank God I don't have one, but yeah, this film has a lot of issues. There's even a director's cut at one point where it has an alternate opening and lots of gore. I kid you not, this film actually almost had an NC-17 rating because how graphic it is. But why did I talk about all that? Because this film is just a mess. It has a lot of issues. But well, let's talk about my positives. My positives, I love how the film is going to a different direction. Like, they reveal what happens, like what's going on with Michael, why is he like this, and all that. And the film also has a huge plot twist and all that. So many interesting things like about this film. It's just so gothic, so eerie. Like, it's a 90s film. Like, this is when the slasher genre is being relaunched in the 90s. Like, this came out literally a year before Scream. And, I know you're all gonna hit me about my another positive. Paul Rudd. He's Tommy Doyle, the kid in 1978 film. And I did read that they did try to get Brian Andrews, the original actor, back, but he didn't have an agent at the time, so he was pretty much unreachable. So they ended up recasting him. So that's how Paul Rudd was made. And this is like right around the time when he did Clueless, that other teenage film. So I think Halloween Curse of Michael Myers was his first film. I think he filmed Clueless first. I don't know. And also, I love how they brought back Donald Pleasance, even though he doesn't have any, he hardly has any scenes in this film, and that's just basically how it is. It is really sad to see his last performance. And also, another positive, I like how Michael looks in this film. Like, the mask actually has a classic feel. It is really, a lot of people say it is been praised because of how similar it looks. I thought that was kind of cool. Also, the jumpsuit looks a little light bluish. Like, it's just not doesn't have a dark feel. But what are my negatives? I feel like I have a lot of negatives. I don't like it how they recast Jamie. They actually did approach Danielle Harris to return the role, but I guess there were contract issues, so she just decided not to join. So and also another negative, how Donald Pleasance doesn't have any scenes, and he's just hardly in it. And also, the Myers house has been changed again, and I thought the dad, Kara's dad in this film, I thought he did amazing, even though he was such a big a-hole. I thought the kills were, well, I still have more positives, but I thought the kills were pretty freaking gory. I mean, if you watch the real producer's cut, it's just not even that graphic. It's just lame. And also another negative, later on in the film, they actually when they did the reshoots, they actually recast Michael Myers because they thought George People would look bulky. So they ended up casting another actor named A. Michael Lerner. Yeah, this guy's name's actually Michael. But do I have one other negative? I just thought some of the characters are just acting dumb, like make dumb decisions and all that. That's basically what horror movies does. One of my final thoughts. I mean, when I first saw this film, I thought it was an okay film, but now it's still okay, but there's like so many dull moments. It's a pretty dull movie. So I mean, I don't know what cut is better, the theatrical cut or the producers. I mean, why don't you all let me know in the comments below what cut do you prefer? Actually, this one's actually shorter than the producer's cut. So what do I give this film? Probably a 5 out of 10. If I'm wrong, then if I'm wrong, then I'll explain in the next video what the rating is. It should be 5 out of 10. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video, and this Sunday I'm actually gonna be reviewing the producer's cut of this film. So stay tuned for that. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.